So you live your life on a daily basis and you're in a crash course, right? Usually how it goes for an individual is that they're living their life, they're crashing and burning, hitting dead ends, learning the hard way, bumping their heads, and they're taking the same type of test over and over again. But they're pointing at everybody and they're saying, you're the problem, you're the problem, you're the problem. If everybody were just to be like this with me, then the world would be a better place and I wouldn't have to freak out on everybody, right? So the first thing I want to say in this video, I'm not going to make it too long, but it's so powerful, because it can transform your life. The day that my life changed was first and foremost when I submitted to God, when I tapped out, when I surrendered, right? And my heart was hard as rocks. I was trained up in this culture to be hard, right? And basically, God is looking for a soft heart, not a hard heart. And so, let me just get straight to it. I don't even want to beat around the bush. I'm just gonna tell you what I need to say, because instead of working up to it, I'll just flat out tell you here now. You're not supposed to live for you. You're supposed to live for God. When we were created, that offended some people right there. But man, it's true, and the Bible says it, right? Deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow me. There's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. The heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? These are all verses in the Bible, signifying that people are trusting in their self. And I started off this video by telling you, people are crashing and burning, bumping their heads, dead ends, broken relationships, broken marriages, broken everything. I didn't grow up with a father myself. God has been my father. I don't know what your story is, but God has trained me up to being who I am today. Everything from being very courteous, polite, because I wasn't that way before, responsible, not just for my job, but I'm on time to places. I treat others the way that I would like to be treated. It's not just that I read the Bible. He's trained me up, God himself, his spirit. But like, this is what I always try to convey in my messages about cooperation. If I want to fold my arms and do life my way, God will respect that. I will continue to crash and burn. I will continue to hit dead ends. I will continue to have broken relationships and have all of this, reaping what I'm sowing into this earth. In other words, karma coming back to me, right? It wasn't until I changed the way I was doing stuff, my attitude, my mindset. The Bible talks a lot about renewing our mind. I kid you not, I'm giving you the formula to transformation. Like many of you out there, it's not working for you. Insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Selah. Think about that one. So basically, your life is a testimony of whether it's working or not working. And if it's not working, why are you going to continue doing the same thing? So what does God tell us in the Bible to do? It says, do not put any confidence in the flesh. The flesh is best friends with the devil. Okay? What is the flesh? For the beginners that don't understand what the flesh is, it's your carnal nature, the one that loves to sin. Bible says the carnal nature, okay, crucify that thing. Make it your enemy. Crucify it. Don't entertain it. Don't become friends with it. It is not your friend. It will take you to hell because of what it likes. Okay, so let's dissect what we're talking about here. God is telling us that we are soldiers in the Bible. We're warriors. He gives us the armor of God. He tells us this is how you ought to think on things above and not beneath. He tells us, As a man thinks, so is he. He tells us that so that we can renew our mind. So our mind, then he tells us in the Bible, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so you will know them by their fruit. And so all of this is kind of, you're gathering up intelligence here. And you're saying, okay, what am I thinking about? That's when you have to do inventory. What am I thinking about? What am I entertaining? Am I crucifying the flesh? Am I putting on the body armor of Christ? Why do you have to do any of that? It's because you do have an adversary. And the Bible says that he goes around like a roaring lion seeking who he could devour. So, you know, is this fairy tale? Is this true? Is this fear games to keep you in line? Well, let's analyze the fruit. What does this world look like right now? It's literally freaking burning, okay, in California. And yes, I do believe, you know, those videos that are circulating right now, I don't believe in mocking or scoffing or laughing. This is tragedy, okay, and we're praying for them. But in terms of judgment, potential judgment from God, you know, there is a strange coincidence. Everybody that mocks God has something happen to them the very next day, or maybe even that same hour. In the Olympics, everything went off, and only the church lights remained on. You know, when the Bible says that the devil blinds the eyes of the unbelievers so that they can't perceive, man, is it true? Because look at all these signs, man, over and over and over again. Conor McGregor said that he could beat up Jesus Christ.